Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, January 8th, in the year of our Lord 2013. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome, and I accidentally spit on the screen. Oh well. Yippers, getting tired, but you know, it's our theme song. That it is. And so is our unofficial sponsor of the show, my good man, Rob Johnson. He's been sharing my show whenever possible. He's a busy man, living in Taunton, Massachusetts. And I've known his better half, Steph, for the past over 30 years, a total sweetheart. Rob, Steph, much love to you guys. And see, he's got his own business, CompuTune, because he's a walking brain. He's a computer geek. And he's helped me out personally with my computer issues in the past. And Rob, thank you so much for the help. You helped our executive producer of this show, my good man Justin Dimmitt. He hasn't bitched about computer problems since. Thank you so much. You get the Love Doctor salute. That's right. But Rob, Steph, you guys are awesome. So, now, let's get to the beer of the day, shall we? Oh, yes. I don't think I've actually had this one before. I don't remember having this one. It's just simply Harpoon Dark. Harpoon Dark. Oh yeah, Harpoon Brewery. Been around since 1986, 2 years after Sam Adams. They're from Boston, Massachusetts and Windsor, Vermont. And basically this one is a blend of specialty malts, gives this beer a velvety mouthfeel with roasted notes and a hint of chocolate. Harpoon Dark is hard to describe, but easy to drink. 5.2% average strength, slightly above maybe. Proper beer opening apparatus. Proper beer opening technique. Not the biggest loud pop in the world like my man Justin Dimmitt loves, but hey. And of course, representing Marseille, France today. A great place indeed. 45-degree angle right into the proper beer consumption apparatus. A perfect pour each and every time. Right over the keyboard because I'm just that damn good. Look at that, huh? Oh, yeah. Cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Wow. Phenomenal. You know? Now they've got Harpoon chocolate stout, okay? This one's not as chocolatey as the other one, but it's still damn good. It tastes a lot like a Sam Adams cream stout, actually, and I hope I'm not insulting Sam Adams or insulting Harpoon by that. It's almost like they're in competition to see who's the best beer company in Boston. Yep, that's all I gotta say. Let's get to the birthday shout-out, shall we? Oh, heck yeah, Reverend Dr. B, what you been taking so long for? Okay, well, this one is a big milestone birthday shout-out to my good friend, my buddy. I've known him since 1995, a very good friend. Actually, no, I met you in 97, actually, now that I think about it. My man, Jay Williams. Happy birthday to you. He's from Teague, Texas. Yep, that's right, he's from Yeehaw, Texas, where men are men, the bulls run scared. Texas is like a whole other country. And legally, they can become their own damn country, too. And Jay, and your better half, Heidi, you guys have been like family for 16 years now. We missed the hell out of you big time. Hope you guys are doing well. And you guys are both wicked hardcore Yeehaw Dallas Cowboy fans. And I'm sorry about Tony Romo and your crew this year, you know. I don't have that same unadulterated hatred that I used to have for the Cowboys, as you two well remember. You know who I love. I love them like I love getting kicked in the face with a set of steel-toe boots. Eli Manning. Oh, yeah, I know you guys don't like him either. See, Eli Manning, Jay, we give him the big fat GFY just because he's a schmuck and a bastard. But anyway, Jay, I miss you, bud. Big happy birthday to you. Welcome to the new milestone. I'll be there myself in another 5 months and 19 days. And hope you and Heidi and Brittany and Cameron are doing well. Definitely miss you guys. And you tell the kids, Uncle Josh says, what's happening? And you two, you all have a wicked awesome day. Y'all have a wicked awesome day now. You hear? Oh, jeez. Only I can throw a wicked awesome in a southern style saying. Why? Because I'm a freaking goofball, that's why. Cheers and beers to you, Jay. Hope you enjoy the show. Next on the list. Now here's a great man I knew in jolly old England. This guy is all about preserving heritage of everything. And I love it. And he's a leader of men and women and it's. And happy birthday to my man Todd Ramsey. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Definitely miss you out there in jolly old England. Saw you all the time, you know. Always motivating, positively, it's inspirational. Dude, I tell you, you know, I always live every life every day in a good mood, positive, motivated. You remember that. I think you got me beat, my man. I do. I don't know. It's a tough call. But I love the pride that you put in everything you do. Just absolutely phenomenal. Todd Ramsey, much respect to you. A big happy birthday to you. And a big cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show. And hope to hear from you soon. It'd be great to hear from you. And have a wicked awesome day, my man. Alright. And the next birthday on the list. A lovely lady I have yet to meet in person. But we give a shout out to the awesome Janet Huddleston. Now see, I know her from Farmville and I believe Mafia Wars is all. We love the apps on the old Facebook. And we've chatted it up in the past. Haven't heard from you in a little while, but Janet, I hope you enjoy the show. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a phenomenal day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And cheers and beers to you. What a great beer. And that is it for the birthdays for the day. 3 of them. And I know what y'all thinking. There's a big one out there. We'll get to that later. Okay? Right now, I want to give some additional shout outs to some very good friends of mine. And folks, this lovely lady, I recently added her on the old Facebook, finally. I know her from the store here in Yeehaw, Texas that I go to a lot to get some good quality beer. And that would be my friend, always with a smile on her face, Renee Phillips. How you doing? Hope you enjoy the show. This is the show I do each and every day. If the day ends in a Y, it's a good day and it's beer and song of the day time. This is the one. And in 9 more days, I'm going to hit my 1-year anniversary of doing this here show, which means that'll be 366 episodes under the belt. Well, technically, I'll be recording episode 367 on my 1-year anniversary, January 17th. So, I haven't missed the show yet. Don't plan to. Could happen someday, you know. I know we're going to Walt Disney World in Florida in June, and Mama already said, you ain't taking that computer with you. Speaking of Mama, she might be here. Dogs are barking. Must be lunchtime. But anyway, Renee, thank you so much. Always great lady to chat with. Totally cool. Totally awesome. And hope you have a phenomenal day. Cheers and beers to you. Have a beer and watch the show. Next on the list. Now here's an awesome lady I have yet to meet in person. And I hope I do someday. I've been talking it up with her since I started my Facebook, or a short time after I started my Facebook, back on January 31st, 2010. And that would be the awesome, lovely Maggie Simmons. A definite Mafia-ette. And she's been part of my Mafia Wars crew for nearly 3 years. That is totally awesome. Always been a big help, give me so much advice, and helped me become a better mafioso. And Maggie, you were totally cool. I don't know why I didn't give you a shout out on this here show sooner. But hope you have a phenomenal day. Have a beer, relax, enjoy this here show. And wax schmucks out there. And have a marvelous day. Cheers and beers. Sorry, folks, getting a little tired here. Next on the list. Here's a guy I worked with in jolly old England, a bubble chasing badass, a great man with a Thomas Magnum mustache, Magnum PI, Tom Selleck. This guy, definite porn stash, ultra cool dude. My man, Brian Muller. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. I'm enjoying life down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. And Hope jolly old England's treating you well, man. I missed the hell out of you. Definitely a pleasure and honor working with you. And hope to hear from you soon. Get on the old Facebook once in a while. Actually, I saw your name pop up last night. I'm like, there's a guy I haven't given a shout out to in a while. See, I'm the love doctor. I throw random shout outs to everybody because I love y'all. No homo. Alright. So, Brian, enjoy. Cheers and beers, bro. Next on the list, a wonderful lady who is a friend of my man Rob Johnson. As previously mentioned, see, Rob is the one of my unofficial sponsors of the show, and the lovely Jayne Gale, totally cool lady from jolly old England. Definitely a pleasure chatting with you all the time, and hope you enjoy the show. This is what I do each and every day. I get done with work, I unwind, I have a good beer, have a little fun on the old camera, keep you all entertained and informed like the late great George Carlin. I got a lot of stuff that I do on the show, as you're going to see shortly. But Jayne, you have a phenomenal day. Cheers and beers to you, and hope you enjoy the show. And next on the list, my man Billy Hernandez, a bubble-chasing badass I worked with in good old California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Western Nevada. This guy was absolutely awesome. I remember him and his better half always having us over, you know, we didn't even play Texas Hold'em back then. Texas Hold'em wasn't popular. But hope you guys are doing well, you know, and I miss those times playing poker in the garage. I know you're a wicked hardcore Miami Dolphins fan. New York Mets fan, too, if I remember correctly. And we just sit there. I'd be taking people's money. It'd be a lot of fun. And Billy, always a pleasure chatting with you, man. Definitely miss working with you. Totally cool guy. Still living out in Cali. And brother, I've never forgotten you. Just want to say cheers and beers. And hope you enjoy the show. And Helen, hope you enjoy it as well. Definitely miss the hell out of you. You always crack me up. Yep, Billy's better half Helen. She always cracked me up. Boy, you guys were just totally awesome. Two of the coolest people I've ever met in the land of fruits and nuts. Or anywhere for that matter. And how about the final shout out of the day goes to a lovely lady. She's been a huge help to me on the old Mafia Wars on the old Facebook. My friend Aude Zimmerman. Total sweetheart. She's méchant génial, a.k.a. Wicked Awesome. French for Wicked Awesome. See, Aude is French, and I hope I pronounced it right. Je ne peux pas français today bien, madame, but I do a little bit here and there. And cheers. Hope you enjoyed the show. Have a phenomenal day, and thank you for your support. With that said, let's get to some celebrity birthdays for today. On this day, January 8th in the year of our Lord 1935, he passed away August 16th, 1977, at the age of 42. Yep, you know him. You love him. Most of you. The late, great Elvis Presley. Oh, yeah. Elvis. Oh, that's right. Definitely a legend in rockabilly music, rock and roll, Sun Records, Ed Sullivan Show. This guy definitely... he definitely was a legend. I gotta give him that. The guy was phenomenal. So, happy birthday, Elvis. Your spirit's definitely still alive with all of us. Now, here's a guy, professor, born in this day 1942, Stephen Hawking, an absolute brain. Squeeze me. Also born in this day 1942, a lovely actress that I remember just being in awe at how gorgeous she was in one of my all-time favorite movies from 1960, The Time Machine. She was only 18 years old, and man, oh man, smoking hot, gorgeous, total sweetie. And, oh yeah, she's half French, half Mexican. It's a pretty good mix. I'm digging it. On this day in 1947, now this guy's a bit of a fruitcake in my opinion. Not a fan of him, but I guess he's famous, whatever. David Bowie. Freak. 66 years old today. This guy, pretty good R&B singer, R. Kelly. 46 years old today. Wow. How about this lady, Amy Dolans? Well, who's that, Reverend Dr. B? Well, if you ever heard of the Monkees, Mickey Dolenz, his daughter. She's 44 now. Wow. On this day, 1937, a legend. Shirley Bassey was born. 76 years old, famous for singing the James Bond hit Goldfinger. She'll always be famous for that. Now this guy, remember the show F Troop? Ran from 1965 to 67, only 2 seasons, 65, 66, and then 66, 67. F Troop, Fort Courage, Larry Storch. Guy was an absolute riot, still is. 90 years old today, still going strong. That deserves a salute. Ultra cool. A nonagenarian. All right, and on this day, you got to give this guy the salute because he's 3/4 of a century old today. And he started the game show that I talked about yesterday back in what I think is 1968, but may have been 1967 after all. The host of the ever-popular Newlywed Show, Bob Eubanks, 75 years old today. How about a legendary comedian, Soupy Sales, born on this day in 1926, sadly passed away 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, at the age of 83. On this day in 1971, scumbag, steroid, freak, weirdo, first baseman for the originally Oakland A's and then the New York Yankees, Jason Giambi, 42. Robbie Krieger, he is a member of the Doors. He's a member of the Doors that's actually alive. Amazing. 67 today. Gabby Hoffman. Gorgeous actress. We remember her as a child actress in Uncle Buck. She was Maisie. God, what else was she in? Field of Dreams. That's right. She sure was. But she later on got pretty attractive. She's 31 years old today. Gabby Hoffman. Seems like she's been around forever, too. Hey, here's one for you, my man Jay. This guy's celebrating a milestone as well. Former outfielder, Seattle Mariners primarily, Mike Cameron, 40 years old today. How about that? Legendary closer, St. Louis Cardinals, Chicago Cubs, Atlanta Braves, Bruce Sutter, 60 years old today. All right, let's get to the random facts of the day. On this day in 1974, the Loch Ness Monster was photographed. You know, ironically, I got a picture of the Loch Ness Monster that I photographed on a trip to Scotland early in 2011. It was summer in 2000. We went in 2011. It was shortly before we moved to Yeehaw, Texas. And I couldn't load it up on my phone. Real bummer. On this day, I'm sorry, it's not Loch Ness, it's Loch Ness. We were told that in Scotland. It's pronounced Loch Ness. Gotta say it right. Loch. So, very important. On this day in 1996, first time in 25 years, no one was elected to the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Damn, that sucks. On this day in 1992, I didn't know this one. This is funny. 1992, President George Bush, the original George Herbert Walker Bush, he gets ill and pukes on the Japanese Prime Minister's lap. Holy shit, that happened. On this day in 1988, and I actually remember this one, Hewlett-Packard introduces the HP 28S Advanced Scientific Calculator. A very, very popular product at the time. On this day in 1981, the Cincinnati Reds become the last team in the major leagues to actually sign a free agent. They had never signed a free agent prior until 1981 on this day. The free agent, this guy's moment of fame, I guess, Larry Bittner. Yep, I hadn't heard, I only know him because I got a baseball card of him. On this day in 1966, didn't know this one until I read it. The Who and the Kinks performed on the last episode of Shindig, which was on ABC TV. Yeah, if you look on YouTube, tons of Shindig episodes out there with a lot of music performances. You'll see from Shindig, 1964, 65 predominantly is what I'm used to seeing. On this day in 1964, LBJ, President Johnson declares war on poverty. LBJ must be pissed because 49 years later, I don't think that war has been won yet. On this day in 1962, Jack Nicklaus makes his first professional appearance as a golfer. He finishes 50th. Oh, he definitely got better, though, didn't he? And on this day in 1955, this one blew my mind, Georgia Tech basketball team ends Kentucky's 130 consecutive game home win streak. Holy crap! On this day in 1918, Mississippi becomes the first state to ratify the 18th Amendment, Prohibition. Mississippi, you deserve a GFY for that, idiots. On this day in 1889, the first computer was patented as Dr. Herman Hollerich invents a tabulating machine. How about them apples? On this day in 1867, legislation, I love this, legislation gives suffrage, the right to vote, to African Americans in Washington, D.C., despite the fact that President Andrew Johnson had vetoed it. They overruled his ass. Andrew Johnson, the one after Lincoln, president number 17, may go down, he probably has gone down as the worst president in history. Folks, say what you want about the past 4 or 5 presidents, whatever. Read up on Andrew Johnson sometime. This guy was an absolute scumbag. That's why he got impeached, because he was a prick. On this day in 1656, the oldest surviving commercial newspaper begins in Haarlem, Netherlands. All right, let's get to the quote of the day. And this one's a good one. And it comes from Patriots badass head coach and very unemotional, Bill Belichick. And Bill Belichick had this to say: I've been in the game for a while. I've heard Belichick and genius together. I've also heard Belichick and moron together. Nice quote from the most unemotional man I think I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that guy makes Ben Stein look like a party animal. I'm telling you. All right. Now, we need to get to, how about the quote of the day? I don't have a dumbass of the day, unfortunately. But, sorry, Kevin Sherman. See, Kevin's my executive, he's my writer, my assistant writer of the show, assistant producer of the show, and also the creative consultant. And he's living in, oh God, Schaumsburg, Illinois. What the hell is that place called? Schaumsburg. He moved in Illinois, going to college, still working his job as well. That's a hardcore man. Kevin, awesome guy, bro. Give you the salute. Justin Dimmitt, I give you the salute too. You guys are what keeps my show going. Thank you so much. Keeping that Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page kicking ass, taking names, killing comments from mommy. Let's get to the joke of the day, shall we? And what has a whole bunch of little balls and screws old ladies? Some of you probably know it. A bingo machine, of course. Yep, you ever heard little old ladies scream and cuss? It happens in a bingo game. TV episode of the day comes from the classic 1950s Dragnet with Jack Webb. And this episode is The Big Break. Oh, this one was a good one. March 19th, 1953. Basically what happens with this, Frank Smith and Jack Webb, they face off against a shooter inside, who's holed up inside a house. Pretty good standoff. It actually had a lot of action. So George R. Hoffman, I think, was the crook in that episode. Good show. Good episode. I think you'll like that one. More action than most episodes of Dragnet. So anyway, let's get to the babe of the day and the song of the day. And folks, I kind of pumped her up. Oh, if I was single, of course, and back in 1960. Yep, Yvette Mimieux. And no, this is actually not a see-through, I don't think. It might be. She's got a bra on there. Well, we'll know soon if I lose my YouTube page or not that I've had since December 28, 2006. But anyway, today's song of the day, because Elvis Presley had such a huge impact on rockabilly music, you gotta bring out some rockabilly. And this one is from 1956. The definite classic era of rock and roll. rockabilly, blues, rhythm and blues, gospel. 1956, my personal favorite year in music ever. Doo-wop music as well. You gotta love that stuff. But this one is called If You Can't Rock Me by The Strikes, 1956. Absolutely phenomenal song. And Yvette Mimieux, she was 14 years old when this one was playing. I absolutely love this song, and I think you will too. And I think my good friends Jay and Heidi Williams will love it, being down here in Utah, Texas. And by the way, Jay and Heidi, your state's a pretty damn good state. I gotta give you that. Oh yeah, Yvette Mimieux. She's older there, but looking good. Damn good. I love this picture though. Beautiful, beautiful picture right there. Hang around, baby, and give me just a little more time. Hang around, baby, and give me just a little more time. Got so many women I can't make up my mind. I wish that was in better resolution. You know what's crazy? That's her now. Now there it is. Where the boys are. 1960. 18 years old there. She did 2 popular movies in 1960. That was Where the Boys Are. I'll get me another woman. You can find another man. Every time we hear a rock and roll band. Every time we hear a rock and roll band. Bravo! Bravo indeed! So cute and innocent looking. Digging it. Absolutely digging it. Celebrity school pics, interesting. May 9th, 1960 issue of Life magazine. So a better picture of that. There it is. I think that might be from The Time Machine. And Time Machine was a color movie, by the way, from 1960. Phenomenal movie. If you've never seen that movie before, folks, you need to. And she was 34 years old there. I'm sorry, 32, excuse me. Sultry and sexy. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Oh, heck yeah. Well, my man Justin Dimmitt always supplies the pictures for the Beer and Song of the Day, Babe of the Day album. And I'm sure he'll find an awesome one. I know he will. Tell you, I do like that. That's a nice picture. Anyway. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. Might spill your drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady, but I'm watching him in the playoffs while I'm sitting at home. Manning, or men slapping women, or racism, or animal abuse. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big fat GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Ha 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 ha.